We have a brand new collection of papers and goodies from our friends at Hot Off the Press, which of course is us. Windflowers is the name. Now, you may not be familiar with that as a term of flower. It's actually called an anemone. But here in the Pacific Northwest, we think of that as anemones that you find in the ocean. So I looked it up, and windflowers is another name for these beautiful, beautiful flowers. Now, the papers are 12 by 12, double-sided. They're not papers, they're cardstock, so that's really nice. And I want to show you each one individually, so let me do that. They are double-sided, as I said. They are micro-perfed in the center in sets of 2. So you simply just do that, and they come apart. And you can see this has a beautiful all-over floral on the other side. I am particularly fond of the jewel tones this color collection has in it. And you can see, and there's the all-over background. So many things you can do with that. We have some text, we have some lines. It's just absolutely beautiful and colorful. On the back side is a ghosted back image of what's on the front. So that's fun. We've got the blue background going on and a blue background right there. Now this collection, as I said, has 12 by 12 sheets. That's a green background, and that's on the back that matches. And then you also have the cutouts. Now the cutouts number 38. There are 38 cutouts, and as you can see, they are easy shapes to cut out. So you can use your scissors or a trimmer. Many of them have greetings. They all have artwork. Some of them have been purposely left without a message so that you can overlap them, you can stamp them, you can use dazzle stickers, whatever you like. And on the back side, we have another all-over pattern. Isn't that pretty? So that's with the windflowers. Now, what might you do with that? You might be asking. Well, we have the answer for you. Here is a 12 by 12 scrapbook page. Scrapbookers, we do not forget about you ever. These are some of the cutouts that are in there. And look what Debbie did. She went on one of these that has that all-over pattern in the back, cut some out and tucked it under a matted photo and over another matted photo. Really, really pretty. And another technique that she used the retractable penknife, cut around the blossoms, and then slipped that matted photo underneath. And very fun. This paper pack really allows you to do a lot of different themes going along. So there is the scrapbook page idea. And here is a card. This happens to be a slim line, and doesn't that work well with that great big cutout right there, and some ribbons and one of the paper flowers from 49 and Market. Now, to go along with our Windflower collection, we also have solid cardstock, and this is going to give you 12 colors on 12 sheets. Let me show you how that works. So here is the first sheet. We've got a medium purple, and on the back we have a light purple. Then we have a beautiful blue purple, and on the back side a darker. Again, these are micro-perfed. You just do that and they come apart. Here is a pink and a purple on the other side, a medium blue with a light blue on the other side. That's how you get 12 colors on 12 sheets. And then the green with a blue green. It's kind of a blue green, isn't it? And then you've got a lighter blue on the other side. And then we have a green, as you can see, really a true green, and then a darker green on the back side. Perfect if you are die cutting to make cards or things. Very fun to have those light and dark shades on the other side. Again, this is our 12 by 12 solid cardstock. And again, you saw that being used for the matting on the 12 by 12 paper scrapbook page, as well as on the cards. Now, that's our 12 by 12. We also have a 6 by 6. The exact same information is going on in the 6 by 6, except this time you get 24 sheets and you get 76 cutouts. Yes, just a giant amount. These two are micro-perfed to separate, and I'll just do this quickly to show you. And it's the same papers as we just saw. Here's the back side, and we go with that ghosted back, and then we go into the blue. So you get The variety of colors in these windflowers is just really nice, of having purples, the blues, the greens, the pinks, and there are the cutouts, and then the back side of that. So what might you do? Well, every single package is going to have a card idea or a scrapbook page idea, and here is a card idea using the die cuts and the cutouts on this beautiful 5 by 6.5 inch card. Now, with this collection, we also have the die cuts. Now, there are 31 of them. They are on 2 sheets, and let me show you. So it just gives you so much to easily decorate your paper crafting. Again, many of these have greetings, but not all of them. Some have been intentionally left with just the artwork, so you can personalize them to make it as you wish. And how you might use them? Well, let me show you. Here is a card, and these are all, that's the die cut, the die cut, the die cut. Really pretty and beautiful on the papers, as you can see. Now, we didn't stop there. As you might guess, we have chipboard. Now, this piece has 14 pieces, and here is what Debbie did for a slimline card. You can see that she used the 12 by 12 papers, and then the chipboard, she did these with white embossing powder for the word smile, as well as these little tendrils, but then she did some coloring with the tri-blend markers on the flowers themselves and just glued them together, and so you're going to get some dimension, but everything is solidly in place. How pretty is that? Now, it wouldn't be windflowers unless we had cutting dies to go with them, and this is just a great set. There are 15 cutting dies, and you can see that these are the largest 2, the smallest 2, and there's the middle 2. They each have a center. There are leaves and stems all in one collection. Doesn't that work nicely? And here's what Lene did to show how to use them. This is a sidestep card. And doesn't that just look rich and lush? It's a good idea to layer these, because that's what the windflowers have, is they have 2 layers, so you can offset them, as is demonstrated in that piece of art right there. So you can see the Windflower Collection has it all. As a matter of fact, if you really want it all, it can be yours with our subscription. If you just want the papers and the chipboard, that's fine too. But we have the cutting dies, the chipboard, the 6 by 6 papers, the die cuts, of course. We also have the solid cardstock, and of course, the 12 by 12 paper collection. All of this is Windflowers. All of this is from hot off the press exclusively here at paperwishes.com.